Well, Stephen, the unbeaten run continues in the league. What did you make of that performance tonight?
I thought there were so many good things about it. You know, the fact we created chances. Listen, we had 5 senior players playing, which is, you know, the manager's choice, and it was excellent. But, you know, I almost said to them back at Fir Park before they came over here that go and set the tempo. Go and do the young players justice who are not getting the game tonight. Go and do it by your application, by your attitude. Not that we've ever had issues with people dropping down, but because it was some of the lads who've never played 20s before, you know, you're always wary, you know, do they want to be here on a wet night at Airdrie? But I thought they were terrific. You know, they really set the tone for us. You know, I've said to you before, you know, we spoke about Stevie Hamill last week about how they can set the tone for the young players and help them through the game. Tonight, they probably weren't as vocal. You know, Dimitri and Alex Fisher and Tans, you know, they weren't as vocal, but they'd done it by how they played. They'd done it by their intensity to running behind, their willingness to get into the box, their willingness to chase back. So, you know, I thought they set the tone for us. Then our young players follow suit. You know, they go with that. They up their tempo. Their standard gets higher. So, pleased from that perspective. I think we probably give up too many chances. You know, that's disappointing. You know, Kevin Nisbet, who I think is a terrific player, you know, he always causes us problems when he plays against us, and he could have had a few goals, you know. So, we done well. I expected us to do well because we had an experienced team. You just wonder, can our young boys get up to the first team level? And I think tonight they showed they can. So, I think the wet surface helped. The ball moved fast. It was a high-tempo game. It was end to end. So, but I must pay credit to Partick Thistle as well. That was a young team they had tonight. And I said to Scott McKenzie after, I wasn't being patronising, I thought they were terrific. You know, the way they took the ball, the way they passed it, the way they took part in the game. He says they were, you know, undone by some mistakes from their part, but that's how young players learn. We've been here ourselves. You know, we had it at Crusaders a couple of weeks ago where young players have to learn from mistakes they make, and those young players will as well. So, you know, they made it a really competitive game when it had been easy to be intimidated by senior players. They raised their game, and I thought they were terrific. It was an excellent game to watch. We got 3 goals. They could easily have had 3. We could have had some more. So, all in all, it's been a pleasing night.
And is that the message, Stephen, that you give to the boys, that perhaps should have been more goals and almost lucky in some respects that it was a clean sheet and there's still work to be done?
Well, it is. Listen, there's always work to be done. You know, we can always pick holes in everything we do. But I think when you see, you know, the intensity of some of the first team players play, that's the level they have to get to. If they think just walking into the first team means we'll just go in and play, it doesn't. You know, there's things you have to have about you, the strength you have to have, your willingness to run, your ability on the ball, you know, your desire to get back into your shape. And I thought, you know, the front 3 in particular of the experienced players done that. So the young players watching, that's what they have to do. Ross McLean at right wing back and Ellis at centre half. Ellis showed how to deal with a strong centre forward. He went aggressive against Nisbet and he caused them problems. Jordan and Dylan King have to learn how to do that. You know, Ross McLean at times, great time in a wing back. He's never played wing back before. And I said to Sean Bowers on the bench, watch what he's doing, watch his time, watch his aggression. So as much as the game's gone on, I want them to learn all the time they go. So, yes, listen, we could have had more goals. We're pleased with the clean sheet. But I'm more pleased with individual performance. That's what we want. More individual performances of a level where the manager then considers them for first team training and then potentially considers them for first team match squad.
And then we've got the example of Alan Campbell putting in a terrific performance at the weekend. And when we see boys making step up and some of the boys coming down, it's a healthy environment, isn't it?
It is, but you know, that's what you want. And you know, that's the culture you almost want to create. That if you go and show the application and the desire and the stuff, you know, the manager spoke about that's free. We've always spoken, I know I've worked with him for 4 or 5 years, we've always spoke about the free stuff in football. If you do that and it doesn't work, well then we can work on things. But if you don't have the free stuff and the application, the attitude, it can be difficult to get the rest in. Alan has it in abundance. I mean, you think, Alan, you know, 10 days ago Alan played for us over in Belfast. Yeah. And because of how he played, the manager put him in the first team. So there has to be a little glimmer of hope for the young lads, that the manager will put people in. But when the first team's winning, it's difficult to get into. When you see Alex Fisher scoring 2 and could have a hat-trick, you see, you know, Dimitri playing, you see Craig Tanner, and you think, by the way, they're good players. They can't get into our first team at the minute. So for our young players thinking they want to be first team players, they have to go beyond what these guys done tonight, Ross McLean and Ellis Plummer. So there's lots of challenges for them, there's lots of uphills for them, there's going to be disappointments along the way. But I think we've got a decent bunch who want to work hard and have a willingness to play for Motherwell Football Club. It's disappointing when they don't get the chance to play tonight, but that's what we have to do. We have to accept it. They have to join that ladder and make sure when they do get a chance to play, they perform and the manager can involve them.
Well, Stephen, another fine performance, and thanks again for your time.
Cheers, boys. Thank you.